Hi to all, welcome to this first tutorial on ixCube. Today we will talk about viewports. So this is a simple tutorial to understand how to deal and how to use the viewports. As you can see, there are 4 default viewports and 3 of them are three-dimensional viewports. Let's create an object to see, and I'll copy this one. So in a three-dimensional viewport, with the right mouse button we can orbit, we can rotate around a pivot point. Now the first question that comes is, where is the pivot? Where is the rotation point? Well, if we select one of these objects and we make a zoom selection, the pivot point becomes the center of the bounding box. You see, now we rotate around that box. If we make a zoom all, the pivot point is the bounding box of the overall geometry in the scene. And quite often we would like to focus on a single point, then we can shift middle mouse click on a point, in this case the endpoint of this line, and as you can see now I rotate. Even if I zoom out, we rotate around that fixed point. With the mouse wheel we'll zoom to the point we focus. So we point here, mouse wheel, and it will zoom over this point like that. Shift right mouse, we can pan the window, so we can move the window around. If we are in a parallel view like this one, or we move this to a top view, in this case the right mouse button will pan, while the other tools, the other commands remain the same. So the only difference is that with the right mouse click we do not orbit, we do not rotate anymore, we just pan the window. The top left window is a special window. It's a two-dimensional viewport. So as you can see, while in this window we can change the projection from right, bottom, left, isometric, perspective, and so on, here we don't have this tool here. We cannot change the view of this window. So this is a two-dimensional flat window. Now what's nice about this, we will see how to use this window in a more specific way when we talk about work planes. In this moment I just want to show, I will draw a line from this point to this point, snapping on 2 points of these solids. So you can see that the line goes from the top point of this cube down to the bottom point, and here it is. If I draw in this top viewport a line from here to here, we can see that the line is flat on the ground. So whatever drawing I do here, even if I snap over a point, the geometry is flat on the ground. So this is a special viewport, mainly use it for drawing plans. So what we have seen in this short tutorial is orbit, right mouse click, zoom all, we orbit around the global geometry, zoom to a specific object, we rotate around that object, shift middle mouse click on a point, on a snappable point like this, the orbit point becomes that snapped point, like that. Shift right mouse click in a parallel or a perspective view, we pan the window, while moving from to a top view or a parallel view, right mouse click, we pan, we do not orbit the window. The tools above the window, these tools here above the window are specific to the viewport. So here we can change the projection, top, left, right, isometric perspective. Here we can change shading, wireframe shading, shaded mode, real-time rendering, and ray tracing. Here we have zoom all. This is a zoom selected, zoom by window, and here we can activate hide and hide the grid and the UGS axis. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.